Hey guys, welcome to IdeateTV. I'm here with Jonathan Young.
I am the founding curator of the Joseph Campbell Archives, which is why the producers of the series invited me to be on it. I'm not an expert on alien visitation, but they said there's going to be a lot about ancient civilization. I'm interested in the symbolism of mythology and folklore. I'm a psychologist, actually. I'm interested in what we can learn for contemporary life from the old stories.
And what can we learn?
We can learn how our stories can lead to meaning and fulfillment and belonging and a sense of purpose in life. That is what the wisdom stories were left behind to show us how to live the good life.
From our ancestors?
Yes.
Or the stories we create?
Well, both, yes, that's right. The mythic imagination is a kind of awareness of the unconscious that comes through the creativity of writers and people that make ritual, because the stories and the ceremonies are very connected. And they are meant to show us how to handle life's great mysteries. So we have current mythologies. Joseph Campbell came up with a kind of summary, the model, the initiatory adventure. He called it the heroic journey. And it's been used in a number of films, particularly the Star Wars series. George Lucas was very close to Joseph Campbell and used this as the model for the stories. And even though Lucas is not as involved in the productions anymore, the new Disney team is still using that matrix. So Campbell's ideas about how these old stories can help guide us through life's difficulties is still up on the silver screen.
So tell me, what is something that you've learned personally?
Well, the beginning of the idea is that somewhere in life you might hear a calling. Maybe yours is to journalism. I don't know you so, but I got called to psychology, to helping people and to learn kind of the mysteries of what makes human beings tick and that kind of thing. So you hear something that says, here is a good path for you. Here's something that suits your quirky qualities as a human being. If we will do something we truly love, then it's not even work. We just are in a labor of love. It's not an easy path because it might not lead directly to the best income. It might not be as secure as other things. You might not get the social approval because it might be seen as an odd choice or something. So if we will follow what speaks to us, we will not only be happier and more fulfilled, but we'll do better work, we'll make a bigger contribution. That means life for other people will also go better, and this is why it's such an important idea.
So aside from it being difficult or societal judgment, why else do you think people don't follow or listen to the calling or go towards what they should be doing?
It really doesn't occur to people. And that's kind of why I wanted to be on the TV program and I want to write books and do things, because if you stop and think about it, it seems like a simple and good idea, but a lot of people don't stop and think much at all. So this is a highly reflective notion, that is to ponder our own inner lives. This means quieting ourselves down. Don't just focus on making decisions. Focus on who you are and what might be the best use of your life energy. That actually takes a little time. It's a little bit confusing. That's another reason some people don't do it. They would like to have a quicker answer. This answer doesn't necessarily come easily.
And what are some things do you think that distract or make people lose focus other than it taking too long?
Well, I'm a psychologist, so a standard therapy kind of answer is we want to avoid our deep emotions. If you take life on, it's going to be scary, it's going to be sad, it's going to be frustrating, there's all kinds of difficulties. There's also bliss, there's joy, there's love, there's beauty, there's creativity, but it's a bit of a roller coaster, and some people would like to have a safer ride, and so they stop asking the big questions.
And what's your favorite ancient figure?
I like King Arthur and the stories of the Round Table, particularly a knight, Yvain was his name, or Evan, and a very mysterious, strange story with a lot of magic in it. There are good movies. I like the Star Wars movies. I like sci-fi in general. You know, there was a movie last year called Arrival. Did you see it? Yeah, it was fantastic, because it's not only a great story, I mean, great movie to watch, but it's really about how language works in our minds. And so it was profoundly philosophical. Really, you would stagger away thinking about what it meant.
I love movies that make you feel something, make you question and go deeper. So do you believe in aliens then?
No, not as such, not in the sense of some intelligent being traveling from someplace here to visit with us. Just the distances is too stretch. Now, we might have profound dreams. Actually, in theological terms, it would be more likely that angels might visit us. So I'm a bit of a skeptic. I'm the only one on the TV show that has such reservations. I do think it is an enormously important movement that represents a new consciousness, highly symbolic. So what I'm interested, there's thousands of people here at this convention, is what is the impact on your life emotionally? How does this affect who you see yourself being, how you see the world? On that level, this is huge.
So do you think, just aside from the terms alien and angels, maybe they're the same thing, would you think?
Yes. Are aliens the same as angels? Yes, quite probably so. They can't really be explained. Often in the stories they come from above, so there's a transcendent element to it. This is to say, these are ideas or energies or possibilities that enter our world, our imagination, our lives from beyond our understanding. That's important. That is humbling. That means we don't know everything yet. We need to be open to things that are mysterious to us, that offer possibilities we have not yet considered.
I agree with you. And first, I'm a huge dreamer. I dream like 6 different dreams a night all the time. What does that mean mythically, or what is that?
As a psychologist, my clinical work is very influenced by Carl Jung, who was very interested in the deep meanings of dreams. He thought dreams are so important that we should organize our lives to pay attention to our dreams, that dreams are not just helpful to our wakeful life. We should see that the wakeful life, sir, don't just ask what the dream can do for me, but ask what I might do for the dream, to take an old thing and use it in a new way. That means we can get a sense of what our life is meaning and should do from our dreams that is far wiser than we can figure out with our waking mind.
I agree. I have a dream book, a dream dictionary that I look up all the time. Every day I'm looking it up, and so I'm really stuck into that.
A little advice for working your own dreams: don't just pay attention to the main images. Any little small background details might be the best information. I'll come back to the theme of aliens. Consider that the entire idea of alien visitation is a collective dream, that we're having some kind of a huge story that is emerging out of the unconscious. That means we are at some kind of turning point. We're at some moment in history that involves intense learning. That's how I see it.